I have seniors who simply cannot read and seniors who cannot write. They cannot write. They can reason. They have the ability to defend their reasoning if it's talking to their homeboy, but applying that to a written text, 2 paragraphs.
What's up, y'all? It's your boy R to the A to the S. Yes, Roz. Here with Pursuit Culture Blog. And today I'm here to respond to the video clips you just saw of this Texas teacher breaking down crying because his kids don't know how to read or write. And what's the solution? What's the solution to all this? Well, I'm going to give you my thoughts, my opinion on this. I have been in education for almost 20 years. I am not a teacher, thank God. But I'm going to give y'all what I think, how we can fix this. Number one, let's be honest, let's be real. You can't fix this in senior year. What you get, like 8 months, 9 months, and they graduate and try to fix these problems? Not impossible. But if you want to be honest or realistic, it's close to impossible to be able to cram all that in. This has to be solved in the second, third, fourth grade. This is where you're supposed to learn about paragraphs and sentences and things of that sort. But that skill obviously is not there for these kids. Now, how do we assess that? Well, I think that's the key. Number one is assessment. In my capacity of education, I have seniors and I have them fill out a contact information sheet. Name, the street address, phone number, etc. I can tell from day one when they fill out that sheet and they don't capitalize the city they're from, they don't capitalize, I know you're going to think this sounds crazy, their own name. They're writing their name in lowercase. You ask like certain questions about, okay, I ask a question like, what's your goal after graduation? And they might have to write out a sentence. Man, they'll write out a sentence. Maybe you ask them write like 3 or 4 sentences. Those 3 or 4 sentences is one run-on sentence. They don't know about punctuations and commas, things of that sort. So you should be able to assess from day one where that student is at. Then once you are able to assess that, then you're able to attack the problem. Build up the skills. When I was in school, we had lessons on proper names. We had lessons on, okay, when you do when it pauses, that's when you put a comma at. Just simple stuff like that. These kids are not either learning or they're not constantly practicing these skills in every area of education. With maybe the exception of math, students should be writing paragraphs. You should be able to see this on a day-to-day basis. And then once you're able to see this, then you're able to put in some lessons. I'm not even saying a whole classroom, but every subject, again, with the exception of math, and maybe you can throw math in there, should be having kids practice these basic skills. So that is what I think solution-wise we need to do. And then last solution, summer school, man. Summer school should not just be about, okay, credit recovery. I failed 3 classes. I'm gonna make it up in a month or whatever. That fake stuff, man. That stuff not realistic. How you gonna learn a subject in a month? You should be learning skills during that summertime, seeing where you're at, reading and writing, maybe math, whatever. You got to get back to skills, man. And you practice these skills, these kids can succeed. But we're not doing that. That's what happens. So that's my thoughts. Maybe you think I'm wrong. Put it in the comments. Love to hear your thoughts. This is Pursuit Culture Blog. Skip Belly sucks in the mind.